Anapay yɛmfa na sema NIB won madama na ɔse yɛntenase na yɛafofida enso Ghana fo eden na yɛse yɛnom sakra yɛfa dwen 2020 nti wɔse yɛdwene yɛman Ghana ho nempo ebiman enkabomu nti a yɛnya sa afofida yi efiri afe apema nkron aduesia miensa ebepem nei ɛyɛ mfinhyia aduonum enan 1963 till date ɛyɛ 54 solid years no yɛtimi atumpon yɛbota de si ani so sɛ bibiman yɛbɛka ho abomu no anye bia yɛduru ho nsɛm ɛtesɛyi anapɛ wɔ mpanimfoɔ akɛseɛ mienu ofia ha menom ebedi enkomo na meka NIB asɛm no ɛnɛ wɔn mabie mo se we pay for your dream promotion egu so odaya so ne sɛ obisi dan opɛ dan ho akadeɛ cement iron rods no mu nnua ne ho keka ho a NIB bɛtɔ ama ho wotua ho kakrakra afei so no electrical appliances ahodoɔ a obihia ofie fridge TV no air condition burners no ne cookers ni ade ni nyina won betoto e di amount at 0% interest umpe na pede o dey answer your customer of NIB yen na ye boa ama watu sa anamo waduru da ye so ho abra wo mre kra nsem fifiri nti hwo macha kwan so obe penchire mu bi o NIB for won mu nioma hodo ne pa o de abadwa so no bi abetimi afro mo 05014511050 05014511050 na 05014111697 o from us Adom TV for some woni ma bia modemma na interest bia ni so me pese mbaji bi na yaka ho asem de no e de akiro no da nchen a Lucky VK me patcho ba ye ho aduro no ani mre nyam oba ye ho aduro na wo so enya ho gidie ana se bruni beka se self confidence se wo tiapo bibia gina na so atim se wankasa no yemfa falasa nti Lucky VK mesha no ene beboa we junior doctor yeboa Lucky Yeba clinic yabo na baso no wono ena ayenhwemu se ma hiamoa ma muhimoa no muhia no so no ya mfie ne ho asiesie nti waye ho aduro kama gomwa ogwa kurom ye winiba junction ko aguna so aduro kwan so ho no mo obitimi from 0243 201244 ana 0277465855 ne kwakra no organic green foods no ewo edwaso sese ya obo ade na nkasansa na nnuane ne bebre ho no mo bi ngien mu no ne ade fe so hwe pollution na we system no mu a na eden so benya aduane ho tie frenchim na wadi na wonye mu ahoden nye de edi nnuro bia petepete so nye de edi nnuro bia frafra keka ne ma bia bobom bia na no ne beboa na ayi wo hawa hodo de ekofa cancer abro de ekofa hepatitis abro de ekofa nyadoa hodo bia ebesi wa wo ho kwan nsabu ne ho keka ho no bomodin a nepe organic foods ibi na edi na emwa womo ewo clinic ewo exhibition runabout bus stop on ma wodan so man ena po shop ne so a ye organic shop no any shelf filling station edi nhwe ne mu control ye dan so man nti from cc 0249 363 789 na 0246 590978 and I pay mene eye empenimfo mienu ene wo fidua mu na me wo ho aye kokohwe ye saman ukai omu menim mfia wadie die but bia 90 ba no bia no hunu saman ni yie papa ba saman ba bodwuma wo kroma pa a chese enya asem ketwa me bisa honorable no ahwe se omudwumadi nse na no mu no mfo se braso se ye hye omudwumadi mu kenu se town council for no ni ade no moda so ho na nye bia effective as they used to be ebrebia etwam ene Adom TV de ho nkomodi ebre wona honorable baba jama kane soafo be de akire edema enwuma ni apadi asoye no ono ne mrahye bedwani akane na owo akwatia na honorable Kennedy Osei Nyako ono so mrahye bedwani ema omanfo a ewo achim suadru boga oba enche nti blog no edaso no pa enen so no surprisingly me guess ni nyina actually sampa truly omo before I just say truly African pa anya sem ketwa honorable Kennedy good morning
morning
apomboko de
ya me Adom
na me say France for to abana oni na machire ho ba bia wodi wani hwem
e kusua ade gakra okay ya hwede e bekoso ya da chibi yenso ye nya adisua bi afirim
ase bibia boko de
ya me Adom
oba constituency boko wati mako
yeah well yes my call last week na me wo ho but hoboko boni bi ani hono
all right Ah, Baba Jama.
Yeah.
Boko de.
Umadi Adom, Bibia Boko.
Ida twede mpunya kopansi. Na enema mso ti sey.
Oh, Bibia Boko. Na me Adom ma say send na pen no, sana ekono. Enema no koso send ya na hwese de beko. Abamba mfi bosome nnum ni. Ekusu ma omumre. Na hwese ombetima ye entutu niama yi. Dibia me kan ha ma kan we mu show we so that say MPP antra 6 months me come wasem me criticize them because me mom time say be say 6 months eso se banchi kura no mu dua ya abo eburu no mu dua ya apese na o se timi na dey enebidi die mom mre
Na say wo indicators bi a wo hwe within 6 months na na so mu general performance
no general performance amamo there is not in isolation and ye ndimi yin baako so admas ndini na ebe ndini na bebom ni yi ha ni wi a ka bom ni hunu so e ko ni ye anase nya den enko ni ye nti se ni de ye be se omo ye adwuma ye mo mmre na hwe ni a abesie
Honorable Minister so serve as Deputy Minister or Information Ministry or Employment and Labor Relations ni ade na ye bo documentary BCC na me ho fa tankers for ho ne nsamansaman dwumadie wo fo se ene nka o mo effective a nka moa ye fin a asa emini ye
o minua emni bia ne nia ye yo tankers tam na ye na isusa na ye very effective ene ukasa o use tankers na enye yi because that time no na yisrumra edimra so ene uma tankers ni sa tankers no yisro tankers jam police samre no so what is a tankers security aba tam ye ne o no mafo kurase na tankers ni kurunum ba tankers ni fi akwetia no moba na da ye beti se tankers bakrum ho no esinsi esi sojafo ye den e bakrum that's not it because that time no na emra ye adwuma obi suru se tankers tiwa oto de ukokot ye kwa koboka
nti e ba ne sani abeduru sei
na meka na ohun se emre no e kona amre di adane no dipa dos eniema edi asesa se what maze ya bebedu pempenso bi a enye tankers adwuma na betimi aboa yen because that time no ye nyina no krobia no ne ye obola asatam no so na bola satam na rubber kro ni wa ama bola eden abo apisu sei sama ye nyina isa no so koto duane anya haban a na ye paper ana meboa enne bibia fufu kro to gu rubber mu enkwan to gu rubber mu so what maze it is that time no na circumstances no different kakra ene nemre mu ewu yinzo no circumstances no different intermediate ne meka can say katankas nzemo a yenhwe an improved way na ma we ne na mafo ya be modern times ne betimi afeti yen ko ne udi tankas bakra na say say sanitation officers amuso mo go round
omo ye adwuma de
oh of course omo ye no betimi aye depending on the resources that are making available to them
is it up to
it is not up to because the type of ball I facing no enye tete ball na bi enye ahaban ni paper die ni bi o first wo ko hwe ball mo ohun TV gasket room ohun fridge ase wo so that must say all this is a waste kura no e does kura chen ye fie waste every day a TV gasket ye rubber ye blenders ni ese ni pro obekona eno kwa agufi ho kura no na asem kase enye so mpese obeto akene but machine be na ba befa but first no ye fie ye sora no pa ya prapra ye de aso akwada kotukuni bola wa kotu akuna ba ala meboa seb na sa time no mo mpese omba be hunkura ne se bia insuo bi ta wa fitire na bi emu aba pupo bibre ni we so what man say because that time no not the problem of sanitation no na enso say a bombe 20 and the different forms of waste aba atra tankers level.
All right.
Tinia me feel say betimi ayema boy and say district assemblies na abano. Woman na wose eden. Yetimi eden. Na woman mum ejo madwuma send provide cars akese ayi betimi dia fa bola that time na yesu no na cars akese ayi na be fa bola no so he bia krobia won small bola na ayi ni yi ama obi kura de bonnum say krobia obedu krotia we hu bola bia na say nye kro papa say ni be mu no so advance here but that was this but any atra ho and then you use bola o you use bulldozers cars akese bola cars akese yi and yes nipa ayi na obetuma form bola.
All right, ma honorable Kennedy embrem kakra ayaze
yes sir
tankasi ne honorable Baba de ofo say ya tra sa level no kra nti ya tra level na ehemfa na ya beduru na de enso na ebeye ko bola yi de eni edipa
yo de di kan gidi se mafu afidies na machia batiefo na mama president nso mama nache na do danko akufado ene me constituency for na chimso edro for na gidi se me menua baba ya adwene ohwe saa time no a na ye yusu saa saman for ya na ye population na ya he no betumi aye adwuma no ye no so saa na ohwe baby a population akodu a 25 million plus saman for do ahe na from so go around economically is not viable. Government cannot even sustain in that. There are modern ways and they fast so betumi ahwe say kurumu be needs ehun be bedi ehuni ubia ntututu bolen and now sure memu waste management has become a problem, a burden, great burden on the government, and as that fact that matter the country ye pe kwan ye be fa so a ye hwe se ye betumi minimize sene ye nwura no ne even kura kwan ye fa so a ye tu nwura ne gu okwa advanced countries sa problem we hu ho but obai ha abeye adeswa kese amaban. If I should tell you how much government spends each year or they boise yemfa enye ahoti ujuma ti say bola ne de ade a bebru adwen se sika no senki ye se ye de se sika no kura kwa hyeku mu a nkenye adewa nanso baby empempen so a he ba bedudu no ene utumi fa obi avichire ubekọ no osore ya na wajai na ade no wa to agu baby unam roadside kura se ohun se obi tumi eso iye ni mura ofie no de ato ne car boot akọ school pa o abo degree bi kura no ye doctor oduru kwan ho mura o se bibia no politin bag na wa chechire na wa to atwene sa bi hu anenam kuruma ho ko ayi a okanhia bonsi a palia go no mo na mebusa me ho se ifri ukwa brochira government have privatized the collection of waste. Unum say waste is a national security problem. A national security problem because one share na yang collecting ye na say ebufa so ne ade ade yare kese beba ntu kwa brochira ban ni ho agro nti aban at the satumino amma private entities our officers are private entities no mo nim dia they have resources betumi a fight bini se hu se bi mo kura ye se hey omo collect waste no a hemfa ne de ko abrochira asase ni ho ye se de ko landfill sites how they can turn the same waste no a yaye no ne de aye bibi fufuru a betumi aboa oman no na hono so ye separate ni ye ye tretrem okwa na ye de we de asi ha ye se for organic fa gu ha fa papers fa sha ha fa plastic na bottles nso fa sha ha but ha yes how this so make I say I used to na me ye adwuma o Zoomline for some time na ye sha se the sa concept beba it will even surprise you say even areas office say ho an affluent area residential area afi say we mu kra de and elite me say ye chiche ball na me sha na ye pilot study nti e kofie bu mu ani amom 3 amom red green and you need a catch them say this how you should separate it for some time be ko na te say they've abandoned omom mo ade na ye de ko na nu na bi mu ekipu omu nsuo ye pack nsuo gu I'm telling you some of you gum because they have water problem to normal store. I'm telling you. It tells you the level of
baby education also need be
well, education no but once you omra I say so if you litter environment anyhow presently emra no wo as you chew near do ko gina court na you find one na see jail that's amra na adwuma but me mpese ball ahunti ye be di obi akwa gina honom na ye jail om sisi ese se waste management companies na aban ne om ye adwuma so omusha aban should engage more enye so offer obi akeke omfa omo te omo nimdia they have enough resources to even go to remote areas baby I say there are a lot of slums within the greater part of Accra. Once a ball and a hapa na ye problem. A cosmopolitan cities like Accra, Kumasi, and they are the problem I face areas I face. About engaging people are companies would expect it and enough resources. And nobody I know of waste management company be. Only truck or the pickup, Kia pickup no akoto. And no kwa no ya susabol and no the net be no the namkrum. Forgotten say. Even he's exposed, adi oye no cry will have effects. Enough.
Ebe here say you be discussing ye.
You be discussing. Na danu ya me call me too cry. One say previously nanka me call shop na akota adi ya. Ya ma plastic bag for free. This time because of the hazardous nature of plastic, the government is trying to discourage people from tukwa. They sell what told me we na nka office what to shop we say nka yema plastic bag free ni ebusa say na ne bought here opa nti won so mbeso be we say sika no say waje odi o ma na de akugu kem. We should make even waste collection and economically viable. Ukọ abrochira you say na okoto vortic ukọ abrochira na nkoto nsuo say o no mu a ukọ shop mu a oto say ya ni say o de bottles no rubber plastic you know o return here Ube now return here. Then they give you either water or they give you money back. Yeah, has I no be cut off vertical. I think say we have to streamline. We've gotten to a point that as I say you to me streamline how na ya me dese aban aye na na do aban to me establish a whole ministry for sanitation. It tells you how papa no dana akoma so opese ye ma oman no mu ate na sesiai sie to me ya ne sa na ye a opese ye te sanitation authority what you say na ye to make sure say ye de sa to me ni be mankofo bi a ye se mo na mo nhwe ma oman no mu nte. I can assure you say Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo I can tell you after 4 years and first term the beba no Ghana for na de nani be omani be hu kwan a ye fa so a ye be di omanim ni a ye be ma ye waste no abrase minimize it aye hu say egugu abonten rough sa
arawa wajama wo diplomatic passport wo dia ma Ministry of Foreign Affairs
million edi kan kra before me kono and the oka say AU day
na be say ye wi a na nke de no awie
na wo senka echie former official pa say Africa na so sebe egusu gina na so menua meti sasem no about meti say a minimum form passport diplomatic
passport. The government to revoke all diplomatic passports.
They have already revoked it. It's not government to revoke.
Am I revoking that?
They have already revoked it. They've already done a publication. For the first month they came, into the second month, they gave a date that we should all submit our diplomatic passport.
It's what they call that.
You had to call long time.
According to minister,
that is the problem. You see, sometimes, because young politicians, we are our own enemies. aban bi ba no person guni new politician anima say unnecessarily just for political expediency.
Wow.
Hey ya say anka do baby hey mama catch your politicians no whether MPP or NDC no they see us as politicians. And the name be behind say didi ho wo je NCA nsema be ya dodo na we almost says Ghana ko show na politicians kan technical people board members and so politicians ni di hunya ye brave for system no mum no ni e kan hugum and that say be diplomatic passport nka dey normal passport kura no wo a records ni bibia o anamebo enti nka nei yo mo ba no ma kire say we di ni de ko we mfa mai then you deal with a specific situation and I want them as here
you don't generalize it.
You don't generalize it and create the impression as if because do one answer medical. Do one medical. Hey, me, Baba Jamal. The very day you lose superpower, I know I'm not entitled to diplomatic.
But as somehow okay, the any minister can say a good number of former officials have returned the document. Or say a good number of former officials have returned their
passport. Whatever
I've returned the document meant to ease the bureaucracy at the airport during travels.
If you still
have not complied with the notification.
So who are the few? Who are the few?
She should name and
Public
shame.
Name and shame. Because all of us on our official platforms, we have been informed to return them. In our own circles. In our own circles. Even before the publication came out, our former chief of staffs and whatever have indicated what you are entitled to, what you are not entitled to. So what must say? And I don't understand any minister. So they need the whole pan up to now get out with diplomatic passport. Former minister, I didn't know get that. I didn't. And this only pack sanu kita name and shame the person. Man can't go generalize and say few number. Who are the few? And the men we will suspect say be a fan coy. Mr. Suspect do is on fan coy. Mr. Suspect do is on fan coy. Why?
I don't know. I never check Baba Jama has not submitted.
Has not submitted.
And our friend
then
say
I
which
go
hunting?
and prove that I have submitted.
And our friend say which hunting?
That is what I'm telling you. Say I will go and prove. Say I have submitted, and that is where I can now tell you that you are witch hunting me because my submitted into bomidia. Uni who can so bomidi. So what was here? Me the media call. So what was here? And he said, Ube Bodia, I don't expect you to name me. And he said, oh, shut up, Bomidia, and I mean, word, then you will become. But we'll be on fan coin, Bonidin, because what records need now.
Well, will you believe so? We'll be on fan coin.
No, it's possible. It's possible. Mean to me, you'll be at it. But we'll be beyond so up to now, who kitane dear me. I don't understand you now, who gets that diplomatic. Because you know you are not entitled to it. You are not supposed to hold it. And that is no good. I say a banker ends it ukita eden. Senya wodia fama ban. Adie bi enya wodia fama ban. Me fear me tim say me betu. We public we prestige for by ebehwe. Ama me siesie fie would be pa fie wo ye answer na me hand over key. Do you understand? Because you need to do what is right. What is right. That is why I'm saying, sir, if up to 5 months into a new administration, not former MPP kita, because what I know, what was the complaint of other people? Some of the people don't complain. They said people had some visas are not a woman, but most of the ministry embassies offered say if you have any diplomatic passport and the visa is not expired, come, they will transfer it into your black passport.
Wow.
They offer that.
Very simple.
It's very simple. So anybody who has any existing visa in your this, just check it there, they will transfer it. In any case, as former minister who could give passport, it doesn't take you much time.
At least.
That's what was here. So I will not understand. But that is where I'm missing a problem with the foreign ministry. say if up to now after your publication because publish your papers so it's not ministry to revoke. It has been revoked long time.
All right. Ma yentwe omreba Honorable Kennedy or say nyankonso de ne de ebeto aso osa issue of diplomatic passports ne ye no crese nipa ne bidie eda so show mo ho anti awarranty sa statement here foreign affairs minister de etuemi abema Evans Mensah enim ewo London yenko emrasisi here.
Is that not necessary?
Right, yeguso din komo Badwam dwumadie so yeguso so emma obi bia happy holiday, happy AU day. Na nyankopon na yesre ne mpae boso bema biman ye ni suade hunu ne da yeso abamu na ebe kakramanfo bebo nkontin aba behwe ne papam ebe kra behwe na bibia akonkan ebe ka ho asem kakra nsa ne beso ya yasore na quickly honorable diplomatic passport ne ho issue o dey say that sukuta
I say me a sitting member of parliament me emrana ma me kwan say metumi ayusu
ade na beba wa dream say o time so say wo so na wo the passport na short.
Well, kamera kwan mu no o term of office end there na say o tender in say obi kura share so na nka o de yare o de akọ say my diplomatic passport enu ni no me na nka wa sensan ya bibia confirm me but yes fie bia mensa wo bitumi abodawuru na obi wa kura na America opa ma a friend say minister for foreign affairs on publish names no kura ubenya recalcitrant one bia asi one ye onfenko na me ya na ye me nwa ukuta diplomatic passport purposely for official travels you get that official currency after that so on your friend is a private visitor. What I mean, I didn't pass on your dream. I have traveled severally. It's a diplomatic passport. I mean, go through
the normal
process. I mean, unless I be a Macron official and I have officials, I be arrangement. I mean, that kind of privilege. So if you keep it, what is it?
What's it for?
Uben say, Unye bia, unye member of parliament, unye minister, offer diplomatic passport no. That's a office say I can't want to do embassy bia, ubenya visa. It is a complete lie.
They know your status.
Because ubako no kura before ukra na diplomatic passport no, emube dru no kura na yatumi kura hweso aka say o say akọ diplomatic man visa no, there should be a letter from even protocol and I say foreign affairs attach I the bekoni aga say apani or a member of an or a minister nti kura mummo ano na onye yi unya sa letter ni bi ntu kipu ade na yede na baba kan say obi sanso wo yes ya ma opportunity say for black book ni bra ana green book ni bra na yen transfer bi wa osuro bebre bi wa na wakoje bi abe America 5 years near the abo diplomatic nim na dwen na se bi kura o de kwa yem mfa visa ne mane biom ono nso nya hwe se ebia ebia no atumi atena ha ebia onye minister bi onye mp
bia no ntumi
ansoba nti na ebia eso kọbọ ne ho adwa o
be so be yina masase yi
bia no dia eso fa kwan bi so na ebi mu nso bi won so immediately ne kura mpo after ade no na nya se ufiri waba free so na say oyam bigura uluzu ya na akọ na the diplomatic passport say new government ni ba take process now wa compile no waje obu akura na yewie ni bia January mo ni ade no watu kan
oh my
akotena brutiri kakra so oje na home bia no ba na diplomatic passport no but in a no share no the American say o ye government official na say unya opportunity to use this document, this diplomatic passport. That's a unye biomu. You don't need to keep it. It is even against the law. It is criminal to hold a diplomatic passport when your status does not allow you. Right. So what you say? Inti bia minua ba Shelly. Bia onu nso use diplomatic means. say on pese obe embarrassing those ones.
She used that word.
Obe embarrassing.
If she used that word, she should write to them officially.
Well, it be a no cry for all you know, cry. We may not privy to that. It be also not privy. For all you know, no be crying watch your cry so I accommodate these people.
So if
but
she doesn't want them embarrassed, she shouldn't talk about it.
I refuse to even surrender it. So now, or se or the back public knocker. Now, and Sakra they be our instructed immigration for no crowd. Your friend say entry point, you know. Airport. Say assume say. So Drew Hono could have a diplomatic passport.
Baby be about so now okunkun na ukra. Yes, open you to me for.
Nya fanko o.
Master T.
Say no na obisa no won't me nkokura yaji.
Oh, yeah, emround. Ina no we should be self-disciplined. Some mean I no correct. So be a genuine reason. For example, maybe we took on Maya, that's different. So what must say? But we be a team a publication. Ye na yate former appointees ye share. The meeting as in a yeka. So what must say? Nenti make say.
Until obi wa na wapayo
any da power Ghana ha not one on you na e ni da ho. But so be reason why to keep her. That's the difference. And the men na make say ayokobo twene. So nim say obi mpamaya. By now, because we publication on my time, the twem, a twem, 2 months granny.
Sure.
Won't you let them come in the back? Say new one, unuseful processes on your day, non-G. Because sometimes it's important. Say we be better out. Maybe media addition.
Or
Chinebino next time, no say MPP phones go. No being so agent, we are now say. We.
Okay.
Honorable, the Obi Kura so ho kura. Na omo mfa nko yekura. Make count, it can happen. Ebi kura na sa nipa no directly no bi kura no onye minister. But no play key role in the past administration. And when you access to that diplomatic passport.
Your platform.
Ebi kura ministers in Asia na mo kan say no.
Your platforms of appointees. Be a chief executives, be all sort of things. There were different platforms there, official platforms.
I was saying, okay, there's no way say Nipa ukra diplomatic passport. Only media baby and also submitting back. And tell no the basic cry.
Only say or maybe I make a say. Never sabi wo monya sure akura say. I don't know so. Yes, all
right. Parliament to probe bribery claim at Ghana Standard Authority. Mpesi they can our helicopters not missing. Ghana Gas issue way by up in the media na enra means a Ghana Gas company issue statement the abase omo bibia sa enyra na ewo armed forces for enchen a omo na ehwe so baba yenka ni mienu mbom na fe yenhwe erade akofambra
NCD no nsanka
NCD no obetimi dia ka Ghana Standard Authority they say eno no wo delegate anymore
o hwe nia ekoso
na unsa asem na e how pa
hadwin
how
because you see
I don't know bi ana ebi amo no mu oskanti bi amo tiska na nyemo idia you can hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars e Ghana ha what's
$100,000 is gaketwa
4 billion plus 4 billion plus
4 billion no bro 100,000.
400,000. 4.2.
400,000. 400,000. Into 4 billion. 4.2 billion.
Yes.
Nani pabako was mafa.
Just like that.
Say and somewhere be say no credia. Say the etitino no. Say no credia. Na air 7 bar. Because of your boom di na. Politician men
so far the minyan hu bi say
technical people
technocrats na won
technocrats no and the war ukosa u be sika kese to say bribery con standard board ni we na no sika kese na no
$1.2 million
1.2
on one project
no
it was 5 projects all things being
project kura mbobio ma 1 million.
Said the economies were all things being
1
equal.
million, 4 million Ghana. Oh, because Dada no 40 billion.
On one project.
On one project. That's what things say now. And then one say, and sometimes say politicians, no. Yeah, scapegoats. And the BBA we a minister, yeah, they are so. They be a because yeah, ministers no cry. Can't some is Rosie Becca because ministry am one. Me minister me be too chief director na better me sika me go. That's right. U chief director.
Sika wo de be
too kwan no. Omo no be ye na accountant, finance officers. Ayo calculation we say o ko kuma say o rate. So that must say no ma ye no mu wi o mama wo sika. Na wo na wo decide. Se contract ba o ministry a ebe fa asie wo saa ebe fo soro abeto no na hu nsuo ne hu srade ne we na ne atwini na na dompe na beto soro na wo san wie na asamba esan se dompe eche ansa pronti woni ebeso mu enti sometimes me tin some say na and them want say people can do this.
But honorable, one may ask, where is the supervision? Because said okay, you be blame technocrats, no?
Yes.
All right. Sikano, woman na aid in the case so money able to because
so,
appointments, any supervision in I expect say money out to Obama mo, edit to Minama Munti, Mona Mobeka Amaye.
Some are authorities. When you are an authority, you have your own board, you have your own supervisory mechanism. The minister comes in only on policy direction. Into more even more tender board, mubi biana muye. Sikana say tra level be answer ministry level. So people don't know if people understand the arrangement. Say for example, me ministry of local government, not me ministry of employment. Your national youth employment. National youth employment, you know, a agency, a war on one board, a war on one tender, a war on one legal department. And to be beyond your woman or ye. So may a tra level be answer I aba. Oko ministry be ana yo tender boards. Oh yeah. We ministry no cry to me call national review tender board. What must say? So A levels. So never be you can do it at the authority level. NCA is an authority. Ghana Standard Authority, they are authority. The moment you are your authority, you have a board. I'm going to decide the So it's not always in a minister and a bit my unless on policy direction. Ebia, what person will your policy be? The minister and so buy no policy and no a bra and the say that one he has. But when it comes to the day-to-day running, the minister has no hand in it. And it is a mutation be ACCC. Na ye deal.
Then if that's the case, the answer they way because these same people are still there.
No,
it's just one politicians and yes. Because if say nipa ya perceived this corruption, one key architects no, one that's what politicians here to abeti amuna ye to abama na moba. Na say nipa na be running day to day.
The way to do it, they submit their documents to the ministry for onward transmit to the Auditor General and all those things. And now the checks and balances must work. So what must say? It should start with the board. Enter the mom board no. But if you NCA the board no cry and say no me there. Woman no
problem no body so honorable body someone am appointed body.
Is that right? And in appointing the board.
If you don't get trustworthy people,
that's the problem.
And competent people and board as well. We are back to square zero.
So that is where any appointing authority must be careful who he appoints. That is where the issue comes. Any appointing authority should be careful who he appoints and must from time to time. And that is the responsibility of the ministry. From time to time, no, some of these things can happen. But if the ministry always, because after ministry, be an schedule officer on each authority. So it must say to be reviewing their activities. So some of these things, you can dictate it.
See an office complex, maybe with this and this and this and this facilities. Fine. Authority no hold more present on BBA or budget in Hong Kong. There be with the comparison. Are they too much? Can't we do something about it?
And then the military for basic 6 million could review number 4.5.
You see,
Some of these
must
things.
be done.
You see, for example, tell me your Ministry of Employment. You see a basic labor house complex. 2 agencies, major agencies under our ministry, wanted to build their own headquarters, MPRA and a youth agency. But we brought all of them together and said, look, the ministry want to have one major office complex. So all of us come together, let's contribute towards that building. And that building can serve all of us, including even the weaker agencies under our ministry. So at the end of the day, we're able to bring all of them together. We put all the documentation together. We're at the level of
and it will cut
quantities. Costs. It will cut costs, maybe 2/3 will go. Because agency is only 10 million. You will end up using maybe 2 million. We did this, and I don't know how far the thing has gone.
Honorable Kennedy will say, Nyakun Sumbrem.
Our hosem. Na
Ghana gas issue didn't say
as if him so what penphobia you say ni numanim na mo fasa kwati kwan so first yesika yes our hosem na unkwa a project of $15 million. When you home for sure, 1.2 million. Matikra say, we can standard a board authority for a assembly American. Aside the nukra, no kra so yasan. Yesi if you kra so asama no aka apis. They say, hey, Sasika to be a chiro pefe say. The 15 million on the bar was an inflated price. Because contractor
so 1.2
yes, what to
yes,
yes, 1.2 just a contractor
3 million.
Yes. Aside contract some now or they a jumana papa na be juma no when contractor no when go contractor bia ni one more obedi sa juma we ama no fee say or they nobody will do that. Now, and so if you look at big contracts, now here you see we have the $4 million. What is canon so?
It's $1 billion in
yeah, I can assure you, and then I make actually I can assure me say every single graft and corruption under the past administration, I can tell you say. Nobody will go scot-free. But it's a matter of time.
He's scanning here.
To Buasi. Me say it's a matter of time.
Scanning here.
Untumin sorry, I say we are going to 4 million, 1.2 year okay. I am the crash. I
say, a way, only 40,000.
Nam city. Sir, one, your friend is 1.2, you could ask me okay. Nay, say, even Kurano, board no Kuran prepare who. Documentation in the command, you are a friend just you Gabra, crowds and be free. Latter part of you know. Until a dow. Now it's a process. You can't just arrest somebody and throw the person into jail. We are not in the jungle. You need to follow the due process. You see, you be investigating, you prepare report, you presidency, you come president issue white paper. I'm sure by that time, you know. Independent prosecutor see prosecute obi nkase ya be which hunting because onkwa to me kwakofa 1.2 mfaso adi obi nso ekoya kana na se kwakoto afidie afiri Israel aba akofa $4 million nipa 9 we age 1 million we age 1 million o makosi esi 40 billion me fan say 42 billion oh cities 42 billion
what the time na so bibi kitwa bi about African Union na MPC
by foot ya me the mama o say when say omo ye nhwehwemu na me I'm not against obo prosecute obi a we diska but me sro so omo ye nhwehwemu na omo nya na finchim
omo nya
ni yie na omo nkogu obi anim ase and omo nkonkwochu obi a omfata once you do the right thing na mo
nipa no this kind of one
I have no problem. No, I have no problem with that.
That's
all what I'm saying.
Assassination so
because no go bro nya ho anko we crackers
akogo bi
na anko go bi ani mas na anko nsem be
but the wadi ne dey egu na limu ase no problem
I don't say wo ho a
baba
that's right
yeah brand naso
yeah modi obi ama
yeah brand naso baba just a line Africa Union
remember Africa for ina titru Ghana for ina afishapa
and that's all
adwempa ye mpenimfo e de e no ma ekodu ho a Ghana ni ba e Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Africa ina yi no said the man of the century na yetimi see ni statute wo Ethiopia as it all call reality na Kwame Nkrumah statute ni see Ethiopia no it is a Ghana for you will be the children and that's all pa mother enema ko so ina no media wo regime say Ghana be yem Africa
it's for the good of Ghana
it's for the good of us you see first no na make consent some time no once you twa magodu baby for so anso no ye ko yenim ebebe bedu baby ebe den kra so obi betuma eden ewie ade alright ye say ya na ya nya no politics na ye no finchim se na ya be na ye no kura na ye defa na kwanzo a media minim se ni da so
alright
yo jidi say AU 54 years yakwa chire but ye musa ye ho say de na esi ye ni so a enu nti a ye di kan de forming the first OAU Organization of African Unity 54 years after 54 years ye nya 2002 yes if OAU no ye hunsun faso bi anti ye men AU but dem ya
meka Muammar Gaddafi
en hyehyɛ anase trimupo a enu nti a saa ye de ema e de tie saa AU we say unua me say until say we will have a single and open market in Africa here and make us say sir you know it's useless
okay
because you know
okay
une bakroti Nigeria hakra o protecting the market which means that you won't even allow you from Ghana here but was so you a member of AU
it's a rhetoric
rhetoric I can now call you
honorable Kennedy or say nyako a member of parliament man for action so and Academy Shibjani Moman for Wakotia, former deputy minister for employment and labor relations, Rababa Jama, Yadamasiano Pay, say, Naya Fufida so, or Maho don't to Makama, Idi and Comedy Nanasiampo for you.